What up? It's your boy, and we back and we black again with some more Honkai content. Right now, you're wondering, Karmaboii, should I be wishing for Silver Wolf or should I be wishing for Lucha? So, otherwise, why would you be on this video? So, let's get a quick overview of Silver Wolf first. So, Silver Wolf is a quantum nihility character, a member of the Stellaron Hunters and a genius hacker. She sees the universe as a massive, immersive simulation game and has fun with it. She's mastered the skill known as ether editing, which can be used to tamper with the data of reality. So, off the bat, quantum is already a rare, element. Shout out to Zila being the only quantum user, except for Chingchua. Well, we're talking about 5 stars. And let's go over her skills. She has a basic attack, dealing quantum damage. Now, here is where things get crazy. She is a debuffer character where she deals quantum damage equal to 70% of her attack to a single target enemy. It has a 75% base chance to inflict them with a weakness of the same type of a random ally's attack type. So, for instance, if you have a team of Young King, maybe March 7th, Trailblazer, a Preservation, you know, after she attacks, they could have a weakness of now either cryo or freaking pyro, fire, what have you. And for 3 turns, that's a lot of turns to have their damage resistance reduced by that type, which is pretty cool. In addition, there's a 100% chance to reduce the damage resistance of the enemy by 12% for 3 turns. So that skill is pretty good. Which it makes Silver Wolf, in my opinion, a very versatile character. She's the type of character you can practically slot in anywhere, pretty much. On to our next skill, User Ban. There's an 85% chance to decrease the enemy's target defense by 40. Wow, for 3 turns, and at the same time deals 210% of Silver Wolf's attack of quantum damage. Wow. So, like I said, she's a debuffer. I mean, that's a great ulti. Now, her talent, this is where things get unique. Silver Wolf can create 3 types of bugs: reduce the attack by 7.5%, reduce defense, and reduce speed. So every time she attacks, she has a 60% chance to implant a bug that lasts for 2 turns on the enemy. So I like this gimmick. She's a hacker, she's attacking, she's infiltrating, she's installing these Trojan viruses on the enemy pretty much, giving them all types of debuffs and crazy, wacky, reducing their attack, reducing defense, speed. She sounds like so much fun, guys. Now, let's see her technique. So, once entering battle, she ignores the weakness type and reduces the toughness of all enemies. That is absolutely broken. Enemies with their weakness broken in this way will trigger the quantum weakness break effect. That's just dirty. So she's manipulating enemies and debuffing them. Now onto her Eidolons. Her first Eidolon says when an enemy enters battle, reduce their effect resistance by 30% for 2 turns. Nothing crazy. When using her ultimate, Silver Wolf regenerates 8 energy for every debuff that the target enemy currently has up to 5 times. Wow, so she is busting out her ultimate User ban. She's banning people. She's dropping the ban hammer. Like she's some Twitch mod. She's crazy. Uh, payload. You don't have to read that. Bounce attack. When using her ultimate, it deals additional quantum damage equal to 20% of Silver Wolf's attack for every debuff on the enemy. So up to 5 times. That's absurd. Because as she's attacking, she's debuffing. By the way, which isn't guaranteed, but I mean, we have a 100% chance to reduce damage resistance. But also her skill, I mean, is amazing. She's always debuffing. That stacks. Bounce attack, I mean, E4, that just sounds crazy. And then E6, for every debuff the target enemy has, damage dealt by Silver Wolf is increased by 20%, stacking 5 times. Now, this guide is based off of free-to-play. Now, if you were to ask me right now, which one should you get, Silver Wolf or Loucha? Without even reading Loucha, I could already tell you from a free-to-play perspective, Silver Wolf is a big skip. Now, if you're a dolphin / a whale, I mean, even a goldfish, I mean, yeah, you could wish for her, but I still think you should wish, or in this case, warp for the homie Loucha. Loucha, man, I was reading these skills, and this guy, although not as versatile and manipulative and debuffing like Silver Wolf on the hand, Loucha, he attacks and heals. He's kind of like the best of both worlds, mind you. Let's just go over his skills and we'll see. So, right off the bat, he's imaginary. And imaginary right now in this game's infancy is super rare. We only have Welt that I can think of right now. Only Welt is imaginary. So, that's already a huge plus over Silver Wolf. Abundance, carrying a coffin wherever he goes. He is a foreign trader who came from beyond the stellar seas, has excellent medical skills. So like he's sort of a medic. He's putting people in a coffin. He's putting them in body bags. I like him already. Okay, basic attack. So here's where things get crazy. After using his skill, he restores a ally's HP equal to 40% of his attack plus 200. Meanwhile, Loucha gains 1 stack of Abyss Flower. When any ally's HP percentage drops to 50% or lower, he will immediately use his skill 1 time on his ally without even using skill points. So that's huge, right? Because the attack system in this game relies on having as many skill points as you can to do whatever you need to do to make those combos work within your team. And after Loucha takes action 2 more times, it can be triggered again. That's his unique mechanic right here, the Abyss Flower stacks. When you get to his Eidolons, you're just going to be like, bro is always healing and doing damage, healing and doing damage. Now onto his ultimate, Death Wish. Removes enemy buffs and deals imaginary damage equal to 80% of Loucha to all enemies. So not single target damage, multiple targets. On top of that, he gains a stack towards his skill, which is amazing. So y'all probably thinking like 80% is not that much, but like I said before, my man Loucha, best of both worlds. Doing damage, doing decent damage at that, and healing. I think that's cracked. Now on to his talent. When Abyss Flower is at 2 stacks, Loucha consumes all stacks to deploy a field against the enemy. When an enemy in the field is attacked by an ally, the attacking ally immediately restores HP equal to 14% of Loucha's attack, plus 70. So, the best thing about Loucha is that his healing is scaling with his attack family. So the harder he hits, the more he heals. It's like this guy is a must-have in my opinion. His attack, nothing to really talk about. Mercy of a Fool, his technique. After using a technique at the start of the next battle, his talent will immediately be triggered. So you hit someone with his technique, he's already starting in the game with his stacks, healing, which, you know, goes into great tandem with one of his Eidolons. Once we get there, you'll find out. E1, after using his skill, if the target ally's HP is fully restored, Loucha regenerates 10 extra energy. And besides skill points, energy regeneration is such a good, it's like meta in this game. The more energy you're regenerating, the more ultis you're putting out. The more ultis you're putting out, the more damage. Vice versa. E2, when using his skill, if the target ally's HP is lower than 50% of their max HP, Lucha's outgoing healing is increased. If the target ally's HP is at 50% of their max HP or higher, Lucha creates a shield for them. So now he's doing March 7th's job. He's like, homie, you get me to E2, not only am I healing you and doing damage, I'm also shielding you guys. Amazing. That can withstand damage equal to 15% of their max HP for one turn. Amazing. Surveil by the Fool, and then on to his next, Judgment via the King. When Lucha's field is active and his enemies become weakened and deal 12% reduced damage. Cracked. And then his final Eidolon, toughness, reducing damage from the character's basic attack and ultimate are increased 100-fold. Now, like I said, this is a free-to-play guide. So, I mean, it's like, Karmaboii, why are you going over these Eidolons? But it's just to show you the absolute healing and damage versatility that Loucha brings to the table. I think that if you guys are free to play, definitely save your Jade, your special star passes for this homie. Like, I know you guys want your waifus, but the thing is, we have a Quantum Queen already, and she goes by the name of Zilla. I can only imagine that everybody and their mama have Zilla already. I feel like Silver Wolf is a wait if you're free to play. Wait for a banner rerun. Wait till the game is past its infancy, and you know she comes back, and then if you want to get her, you go get her. But like free to play, and you don't have wealth. Even if you did have wealth, just wish for Loucha. Wish for this beautiful husband though. He has a coffin. He's putting people in body bags. He does damage. He heals. He shields. And I mean, you get the best of both worlds with this homie. And that will be it from your boy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will leave whatever I need to leave in the description. Your boy is out of here. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Peace.